Have you ever asked yourself, why do I keep making the same mistakes in trading? Why does every price surge make me believe it will go higher? Why does every drop trigger panic and fear inside me? The answer is simple but not easy to accept. Your brain was not designed for trading. From the moment we are born, our brains are wired for survival. When we see danger, we run. When we see opportunity, we chase. But in the market, a world without emotion, these very instincts become your worst enemy. You chase the top because you think, it's going up. It'll go even higher. You panic and cut losses because your mind screams, get out before it gets worse. You see a green candle and think, I'm a genius. Then a red candle appears and suddenly, this might not be for me. Here's the truth. You're not trading the market. You're trading your beliefs, your reactions, your emotions. You don't follow a system, you follow dopamine. You're not disciplined, you're driven by fear and hope. The market doesn't reward those who know the most. It doesn't reward lucky guesses. It only rewards those who can control themselves. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need a complex strategy. What you truly need is to stay calm when your brain screams for action. You need 6 months, not to become a millionaire, but to become someone who no longer gets hijacked by emotion. 6 months to build emotional discipline. 6 months to train yourself to pause before reacting. 6 months to stop chasing profits and start following a process. Because if you can't master yourself, you'll always sabotage every good setup you have. If you want different results, you need to become a different person. Trading is not about finding the perfect strategy. It's about building the kind of mindset that can follow one, especially when emotions rise. Science tells us, if you repeat a habit consistently for 180 days, your brain begins to rewire. Your identity starts to shift from someone who reacts to someone who responds, from chasing impulses to following a system. This is where real transformation begins. And it starts with a simple daily routine. Every morning, before you even look at a chart, wake up early. No screens for the first 30 minutes. Practice 10 minutes of mindfulness. Just sit, breathe, and observe. Journal. Reread past mistakes, not to judge, but to remember. Write a pre-market plan. Focus on just 1 or 2 setups. Define your exit points. Know what will invalidate your trade. Commit to the process. This is your mental armor before the battle. When the bell rings, your job is execution, not prediction. Like a sniper, not a gambler. Limit yourself to a maximum of 2 trades per day. Don't stare at indicators mid-trade. If you break a rule, step away. Take a walk. Reset. There will be days when you mess it all up by 10:30 a.m. That's okay. What matters is what you do next. Don't punish yourself. Lock your screen. Breathe. Come back tomorrow. This is when growth begins. Discipline isn't about being silent. It's about saying no when your mind screams, do something. This is your real trading edge. After each trade, rate yourself, not based on profit or loss, but on process. Did you follow the plan? Did you act out of fear or confidence? Did you chase? Did you tilt? Track your emotions like you track price action. Circle the candle where you panicked. Write one line. What was I feeling at that exact moment? Because real traders, they don't just analyze charts. They analyze themselves. As Tom Hoogard said, I learn more from my losses than my profits. If you only celebrate your wins, you'll be destroyed by your losses. Success in trading doesn't come from perfection. It comes from consistency. And consistency only comes when you're willing to accept small losses, follow a boring routine, and face your emotions day after day. If you truly want to win in trading, you don't need another setup. You need a behavior system that anchors you when the market shakes you. It's not about backtesting strategies. It's about backtesting your own mind. And this starts with something simple, a monthly reset. Once every 30 days, take a full Sunday off. No charts, no P&L, just you, your journal, and your truth. Ask yourself, what's working? Where did emotions override my plan? Am I trading from a place of control or chaos? What identity am I showing up with? Because here's the reality. There will be days when you watch others ride the rally and you feel left behind. There will be guilt when you cut a trade too early. There will be doubt. A voice inside that whispers, maybe I'm not cut out for this. I've been there. I remember writing in my journal, I feel like a fraud. Maybe this isn't for me. And then, the next morning, I sat at my desk and showed up again. That's where the shift began. Not in the charts, not in the profits, but in who I was becoming. Every day after that, I wrote one line. What emotion did I resist today? Not what trade I took, not how much I made, but what feeling I faced and didn't let control me. You don't need more motivation. You need momentum. If you can't control yourself, you'll never control your trades. After 90 days, something will click. You'll stop reacting to every noise. You'll start thinking in probabilities, not emotions. You'll stop hoping for wins and start respecting losses. After 120 days, you'll finally understand. Trading was never about the perfect setup. It was always about the person behind the setup. I remember the one thing that changed everything. I started tracking my emotions just like I tracked price action. That's when the curve shifted. You must become serious. Find someone to hold you accountable, even if it's just a simple-minded friend. Someone who asks, did you follow your routine today? Did you take revenge trades? Did you lock your emotions? Because steel sharpens steel. And most people don't lose to the market. They lose to their own untrained mind. Some lose because they've never sat quietly, with their guilt, their fear, their shame. Train like a monk, execute like a machine, live like a human. And if you're serious about trading, start your 6-month journey today. Save this video, watch it again when doubt returns, and ask yourself, if I worked my real job the way I trade, would I still be employed? In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, controlling the mind is harder than stopping the wind, and that is the real battle of trading. As Paul Tudor Jones once said, you cannot control money without first learning to control emotion. So if you're starting your 6-month mindset challenge, drop your ego. You don't need hype. You need habits. And it starts right now.